A self-portrait taken by NASA's Curiosity rover in the Gale crater on Mars in puffs of gas from rocks more than 3 billion years old dug up by one of NASA's robotic explorers on Mars. Scientists have identified several complex organic molecules, possible building blocks for ancient life. It's not aliens, but it is consistent with the past presence of biology, said Ken Williford, an astrobiologist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. And it makes us more confident that if biomarkers, or direct evidence of biologic activity, are there, we might find them. In 2 studies published Thursday in the journal Science, this new finding from NASA's Curiosity rover is paired with another discovery. The planet's methane, another organic molecule usually produced by living beings, varies with the seasons. In the past, scientists have seen plumes and patches of this intriguing substance, but this is the first time they've been able to discern a pattern in its presence. The result could pave the way for future missions to pin down the methane source. The closer we look, the more we see that Mars is a complex, dynamic planet that, particularly early in its history, was more conducive to life than we might have previously imagined, said Williford, who was not involved in either study. A reminder: organic molecules aren't necessarily produced by organisms, they're just chemical compounds that contain carbon. But they're of interest to astrobiologists because they are the essential ingredients in all the chemistry that drives life on Earth. Mars Gale crater, where Curiosity has been trolling around for the past 6 years, is a particularly interesting place to look for those molecules. About 3.5 million years ago, research suggests, this pockmark on the Martian surface was brimming with water. Curiosity Mars rover at the site from which it reached down to drill into a rock target called Bugskin on Lower Mount Sharp, but the water vanished when most of the Martian atmosphere was stripped away by brutal solar winds. And, given the intensity of the radiation bombarding the planet's surface, it wasn't clear whether any relics from that warm, wet period could still be preserved in mudstones on the lake's dried-up floor. Using Curiosity's sample analysis at Mars instrument, which heats soil and rock samples to examine their contents, astrobiologist Jennifer Eigenbrod and her colleagues were able to identify an array of interesting organic molecules, ring structures known as aromatics, sulfur compounds and long carbon chains. Even more compelling was the fact that these compounds seemed to have broken off even bigger, more complex macromolecules, substances found on Earth in coal, black shale and other ancient organic remains. For more information, please follow the link below the video.